So this is our 2018 Mazda MX-5 RF Sport Nav. It's got just under 16,000 miles on the clock. I'm going to show you around the whole car, inside and out, and then after I'll take it for a quick drive. Now, for anyone that doesn't know, the MX-5 is the best-selling sports car, simply because of how good they are. Lightweight, rear-wheel drive, two-seater. They're reliable. They're also comfortable as well, which I'll explain more while I'm driving. Good looking. I'm sure you can see. This one's got the 17-inch wheels. I'll get the roof up in a second, just showing you around the car with the roof down. It's quite a clean example of this one, low mileage. I'm sure you can gather how clean it is. Rear parking sensors. I've had a few of these in the past. Haven't been with us for that long. Quite likeable cars. They are summer cars, of course, which is why we haven't had one for a past, well, haven't had many over the winter. Grey wheels. This one's got the Bilstein shocks. I'm sure you can see that through there. And as far as I'm aware, not all of them have the Bilstein shocks. 17-inch wheels, like I've said. This one's a 2-litre as well, opposed to the 1.5 that the Mazda came in. I'll show you the boot first of all. Buttons under here. I know this car isn't built for being practical, but you know, I'm just showing you the boot anyway. Still clean. So the inside. It's got a full leather interior. Red stitching on the seats. You've got Isofix down there on the passenger seat. A Bose stereo, speakers and headrest. A little compartment in there as well. Cup holders that you can take off. You can see. And then also attach on. Oh, wrong one. I'll show you the other side. They click back into place. Click back in. Over there. There we go, like that. I'll put them back in there now. I can do it one-handed. It's not always ideal. Anyway, I'll put that back in a second. Now this one's also got lane keeper assist and blind spot assist as well. Oh. Get rid of the info. There we go. Just under 16,000 miles on the clock. Sat nav on the top. CD player, USB, aux, DAB, heated seats, air conditioning of course. CD player back here. I'll put the roof up in a second. Voice control as well. Not all of them have that. These specs down here and all the extras. Now, if I put the roof up by pushing down, I've got the up roof and down roof. There we go, operation complete. There we are, simple as that. I'll show you under the bonnet as well while I'm here. But first of all, I'll show you with the roof up. go. 2 litre Sky Active G. And I also did a 1.5 as well, which made about 135 brake horsepower. This one has about 160, I believe, around about 160 PS. Right, okay, let's take it for a quick drive. Right, so you now join me out in the MX-5, and I've got to say, I've driven a few of these and they are fantastic cars. Oh, that's lane keeping assist telling me I'm going out of the lines, which isn't good, but it's good that it's working. That way you know it's working, sorry. So the reason why they're such fantastic cars is first of all, the roof's down, the sun's out, and they just feel great, especially when it's a nice sunny day. You've got that nice convertible feel. Everything feels solid. Mazda are a very reliable car manufacturer, so it's nice you've got the reliability side of this car. The gearbox, like I've said, I don't know if I've said this actually, is one of the best gearboxes possibly in any modern day car. It really is that fantastic. 6-speed, it's got a nice, perfect throw. It's got a nice sort of weight to it. Clinks into gear nicely. It feels good in your hand, and it sort of makes you want to change gear, if that makes sense. Sometimes I change gear just for the sake of it. It just feels good in your hand. It just feels excellent. It's even got the Top Gear, the top 10 best manual gearboxes award. It is that good. Anyway, enough of the gearbox. How does it drive? So first of all, being low down, it feels faster. Even when you're going at 30 miles an hour, it feels a bit quite more exciting in that way, which is part of the excitement of a sports car. It just feels how a sports car should feel. It handles well. It's got a nice size steering wheel. Drop it down a gear, national speed, pick the revs up. And that being naturally aspirated, you've got no turbo lag. Goes up to 60 just fine. And the thing I like about this 2 litre is this car's got 160-ish brake horsepower. Now to some people they may be thinking it's not got a great amount of power, but it's got the perfect amount of power, you know, perfect and controllable amount of power, you know, without losing your license, without worrying having to break the speed limit. You know, you're not worrying, am I going over 60, because you're enjoying the car for what it is, rather than thinking, you know, it's, am I going too fast? It's an enjoyable and comfortable amount of power. It handles very well on the roads, being rear-wheel drive. Bilstein shocks, handles and grips very well at the corners, and like I've said, being rear-wheel drive, it's quite a lot of fun as well. And the manual gearbox adds to that fun. It really is such a fantastic car. Mazda have sold over 1 million MX-5s globally, so you know that people buy these cars because of how good they are. Let me just put it to you that in that perspective. And the thing I also like about this car is that it's fun to drive on these back roads, and then when you're going down some, you know, A roads or the motorway, you can whack it in 6th gear. The engine is also quite economical. It'll get around about, well, I don't want to give you an exact figure because everyone drives differently, but it could possibly retain about 40-45 miles per gallon. Obviously it depends on how you drive. And it's got lane keeping assist, like I showed you right at the start. Sorry, not the best corner in the world. Oh, that's why. Oh my God. Thank you, sir or madam. It's got lane keeping assist. It's got a blind spot assist as well. It's got a speed limiter or cruise control. So it's got all the functions you'd want for long journeys. Heated seats. I'm not cold, even though it's quite a breezy day, but sunny day, I'm not cold. It ticks all the boxes you could possibly want for a sports car. I'm not just saying it. My parents have got one. They love it. They do love it. And they've got this exact model, the Sport Nav, same year as well. So yeah. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did driving it. I had a lovely time driving it. Give us a call if you want to find out more information, or if you want to book a test drive, or if you want to see this car in person on 01277 563 561, or you can email us info@fairmontsportsandclassics.com. Thank you for watching. Cheers.